In the air, the scent of incense hangs thick, and distant music weaves through the atmosphere. Maximus, the seasoned and charismatic manager known for his dramatic flair, holds court amongst a tableau of papers and contracts scattered across a cluttered table. An expert orchestrator, he surveys his dominion with a gaze that hints at both authority and mystery. Into this scene steps Gideon, the shrewd and composed merchant. His entrance is a ripple in the atmosphere, a counterpoint to Maximus's theatrical presence. As the two meet within the confines of the tent, a silent tension permeates the air, setting the stage for a strategic dance between an entertainer and a merchant, where every move holds the weight of untold stories and veiled intentions. Gideon, my old friend, welcome. Have a seat. Would you care for some wine? I am here for business, Maximus. Let us get straight to the point. Always the merchant. Fine. What brings you to my humble abode? Word has spread through the marketplace that you are considering disbanding the caravan after this so-called last hurrah show. Is that true? Indeed, Gideon. The caravan has had its time, and I believe that the grand finale at the last hurrah show will be a fitting end to our little endeavour. But, my friend, that is not the only reason you are here. Am I right? No, it is not. I have heard whispers about your plans, particularly regarding the twins and the newcomer. Ah, my dear Talia and Selena, remarkable belly dancers, aren't they? As for the newcomer, I have a feeling, Gideon. A feeling that there's untapped potential there. I've not seen them perform, but there is a spark. You're placing a lot of trust in someone you have not even seen on the stage, Maximus. What is the grand plan here? The grand plan, my friend, is to cultivate talent. I will remain as their manager, guiding them to new heights. The twins and the newcomer will be my legacy. The jewels in my crown. And what about the caravan? What happens to the others? They will scatter to the winds, find new paths. Life is a journey, Gideon, and this is just a turn in the road. Maximus, I have known you for a long time. You are a producer, a manipulator. What is the real reason behind this decision? Gideon, my friend, the road has become tiresome. I seek a new adventure, a different kind of spectacle. The caravan has had its run, and now it is time for something new. Very well, Maximus. If that is your decision, so be it. Just remember, not everyone will take kindly to the disbanding of the caravan. Let them talk. The show must go on in a different form. Maximus, I have been round long enough to recognize when someone is spinning a tale. This grand plan of yours, it reeks of something deeper. Gideon, my friend, you have always been one to doubt, but rest assured, this decision is for the best. Do not play the fool with me, Maximus. I know you better than most. There is more to this than meets the eye, and I am not convinced your motives are as pure as you claim. Gideon, my dear friend, skepticism is a dangerous dance. You would do well to tread lightly. The caravan may disband, but I retain influence, connections. I would not want any unfortunate accidents to befall those who question my decisions. Oh, I am aware of your connections, Maximus. But let me remind you, I am not Petrovich. I do not frighten so easily. Petrovich. A cautionary tale, wouldn't you say? He thought himself immune to the consequences of displeasing me. My friends had their fun that day, and I assure you, they revelled in it. You take pleasure in reminding people of your capacity for retribution, don't you? No, Gideon. I take pleasure in ensuring that those who stand in my way understand the consequences. The caravan's end is merely a shift in power, a recalibration of the narrative. Just remember, Maximus, even an entertainer can find himself standing alone on the stage. Be cautious of the tales you weave. Paldrock, I need you. You
called for me, Maximus?
Indeed, Paldrock. Gideon has left my presence with doubts lingering in his mind. I need you to send him a reminder. A subtle one. He needs to understand that even the shrewdest merchant treads carefully in my realm. Make him realize that he is always a bench in my grand spectacle, and I am the one who decides when to sit.
Understood, Maximus. Consider it done. Gideon, my apologies for interrupting, but the Master has a message for you.
And what might that be?
The Master wishes to remind you, Gideon, that in the grand theatre of life, you are but a bench, a fixture that he can sit upon at his leisure. Always remember that.
Tell your master I appreciate his metaphor, but I suggest that you remind him that I do not take kindly to threats.
No threat intended, Gideon. Just a gentle reminder of the pecking order in this city.
Paldrock nods, slipping seamlessly into the bustling marketplace crowd. Gideon, left alone, contemplates the cryptic message echoing in his mind. Maximus, an expert orchestrator, wields influence far beyond the glitz of the caravan's performances. His power, like tendrils, extends into every corner of the intricate market web, a force not to be underestimated. Yet Gideon, with his merchant's savvy and years of camaraderie with Maximus, remains undaunted. He understands the game, acknowledging Maximus's potent sway. Whether Gideon's challenge is an act of bravery or sheer foolishness, only time will reveal. The city, it seems, holds its breath, caught in the delicate balance of power between the flamboyant entertainer and the calculating merchant.